That's not what I wanted to do. Go. Find that correct. There we go. Okay, that's that. Who's on top? Clickable. Okay. Hey, I'm True. Hey, I'm True. How's it going? Thanks for joining. Thanks for popping in. I always appreciate it. Where I'm looking for the live streams tab. There we go. Drop that in there. Why not drop it in there as well? Well, just no, appreciate it, man. When you say up, you've been up for a while. What is the time for you where you are? Because it is currently 22:02 in the afternoon here. So I've also been up for a while, but it makes sense because it's halfway through the day. Almost 7 a.m. Been up since 4 a.m. Oh damn! Well, I work overnight. Makes sense. Makes sense. Honestly, that's also like I'm assuming you were up since 4 a.m. So you woke up at 4 a.m. Hey Chenny, how's it going? 12:40 for you. 6 hours into work. Ooh. You're just a bit behind me. No, I'm in South Africa. Hey Apsu, how's it going? But what I wanted to say is I've very often woken up for 5 a.m. and then just gone through the day as normal. That I've done many times. Yeah, I know. I've been here my whole life. I know exactly how it is. Nothing new. But without getting out of away from the topic, today's stream is going to be a bit different.
Last session, we delved into your three...
Pause. Thank you. I'm going to be playing some games. Well, I'm going to be reacting to some videos. I don't know. But yeah, no, lately I've been going to bed very late and waking up very early. So that's just how that's gone. But I'm going to be watching some videos, reacting, and then I'm also going to be playing a game today. I want to try and get back into Void Breakers as they released a massive update. But today we've got the AI guy. We've got 4 AI music videos with these. Then we've got a South Africa news video with Morning Shot and Stop Killing Games, which was recommended to me. But without further ado, let's get into Can Tronald Survive? For those that are unaware, in the last session, Morningson at work, so I'll be looking. All good. Thanks, man. In the last session, oh no, Tronald, or quote unquote Donald Trump, decided to confront a group of robbers that were trying to break into Asmo's workshop, and that's where the session ended. So we'll see where that's going today.
3-day downtime escapades. Saxeron was on an absolute engineering spree, transforming his armor into a quick-donning masterpiece that rocketed his AC to a whopping 21. Now he's more fortified than a city gate. Meanwhile, Tronald, our resident bench-warming magician, took up residence outside Asmo's Emporium. Between power naps, he worked tirelessly to decipher the spell scrolls he had pilfered from Rick's manor. What he unearthed was no less than astonishing. An elusive and virtually unheard of branch of magic, whispered about in vague visions and cryptic memories. The 10th school of magic, Vitamin C. With this newfound knowledge under his belt, Tronald turned his attention to locating the betrayer, Kobe.
Fuck that guy.
His perseverance paid off,
betrayer.
revealing that Kobe had booked a one-way voyage to the north. Now there's a breadcrumb trail to follow. The session concluded with a rude awakening for Tronald. 2 shadowy figures were picking the lock of Asmo's shop, which resulted in Tronald engaging, sparking an unexpected confrontation in the heart of the sleeping city.
I did forget that he does these recaps, so I didn't really need to recap anyone.
So what was your initiative again, Tronald?
It was 19, Joe.
Okay, so they rolled a 24 and a 21, so they go first.
On second thoughts, maybe Tronald has done an oopsie.
Oh my god.
You've got this best.
Maybe I've done an oopsie. 10 to 15 hour day, sleep is fleeting. The weekend is for catching up. Makes sense. My thanks for the follow. My usual hours is wake up at 5:30, go to bed at 12 a.m. Hey Rhino, how's it going? And then I sleep from 12 a.m. to 5:30 every day. That's basically what my hours were.
Buddy.
Okay, so the first figure is going to run up to you, Tronald, and take a swing at you with his blade. Oofed. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Well, shit. I cast shield as a reaction, Joe.
With an instinctual upward thrust of your arm, you conjure an ethereal shield of pure arcane energy. The incoming blade ricochets off your defensive magic, the metallic echo ringing out into the night. Yet the danger is not over. The second assailant seizes this chaotic moment, maneuvering behind you with stealthy agility, his dagger already arcing towards your unsuspecting back. His advantageous position grants him a perfect setup for a devastating sneak attack. Holy shit.
What? What did you roll?
He rolled a natural
Hey man, that's
20.
Well, we might have just lost
fuck.
our wizard guys.
For fuck's sake. Joe, is there any way we can get involved in this?
This was the to be continued section of the last video where the guy rolls a 20.
Unfortunately not, Saxeron. You're all split up at the moment, and you would have no idea that this is even happening.
Wait, aren't my Ra senses tingling because my Tronald is in danger?
You just made that ability up.
No, Joe, look, it's right here on my sheet.
Dude, I literally just saw you scribble that down. All of your enthusiasm to help Tronald in this situation is heartwarming, but this battle is for Tronald to deal with, and Tronald alone.
Oh, fuck off, Joe.
Well, I can't use my silvery barbs because I've already used shield as a reaction. So I'm going to use one of my luckies on him.
Nice. However, he does still get to roll with advantage. Damn, this guy's rolls. He rolled a natural 1 and another natural 20.
Are you taking the piss, Joe? All right, fuck it. I replaced the natural 20 with my portent 15.
Nice. With a 15, it takes his attack roll to 20, so that misses because of your shield. Damn, the cheese machine is back in action. You seriously got yourself out of a very sticky situation there, Tronald.
It's what I do.
Okay, now it's your turn. What's the plan?
Get the hell out of there, Tronald.
No. And by no, I mean hell no. These guys dare to mess with Daddy Tron? I will show them what true power looks like.
I might have made an oopsie. Fuck these guys, I'm fighting them.
You fucking beast, Tronald.
All right then, Joe, I quickly survey the area. How close am I and the two figures from Asmo's shop?
You're about 30 feet away from the shop, and the other individual is about 15 feet away.
Okay then, Joe. I'm going to cast Vortex Warp on the individual closest to the shop and teleport him inside of Asmo's Emporium, with the hopes that it will trigger some sort of magical alarm.
Ooh, nice. What saving throw does he need to make for this?
It's a constitutional saving throw.
You mean a Constitution saving throw, right?
Yeah, that one.
And just to double check something, Ronald, can you teleport someone somewhere where you cannot see?
No, it states that I need to be able to see where I am teleporting them to, although I was hoping that I would be able to see through a window or something. Because it's a magic shop, I'd have thought there would be some kind of continuous lighting inside.
Well, you're right, there is. But it's quite dim, so I'll have to ask you to make a perception check to see if you can make out anything past the window.
That's a 16 on my perception check.
Nice.
Not bad.
So you absolutely can see beyond the window. Let's roll his saving throw then. With an unimpressive roll of 11, his attempt to resist your magic is futile. As your arm extends, it directs an outburst of arcane energy that violently distorts the air around him. Suddenly, the very fabric of
I do like how it's like, no, you're not going to break into this man's shop. I'm going to teleport you inside it instead.
reality seems to rip open beside him, as if a miniature black hole had materialized. With an irresistible pull, it ensnares the figure, yanking him into its maw. In an eerie moment of silence, he vanishes from sight, swallowed by your magic and catapulted into the confines of Asmo's Emporium.
Well done, Tronald. You've performed a strategic masterstroke here. Not only might Asmo now get a hint about the ongoing issue, but you've cleverly divided the two intruders. By doing so, their sneak attack is effectively neutralized, and it puts you in a prime position to handle them one at a time. Stellar move.
They're about to understand the true meaning of fuck with the Tronald and find out.
Is that your turn,
He had to explain that in detail, didn't he?
Tronald?
Yep.
All right then. Now it's the first figure's turn, the one next to you. Seeing his ally vanish into nothingness with no idea where he has gone has spooked him massively. He uses his bonus action to disengage from you and run 30 feet away. It looks like he is attempting to flee. However, at the end of his movement, he spins around and throws a throwing knife in your direction. That's a 22 to hit.
Alrighty, I cast Silvery Barbs as a reaction, which means he needs to re-roll that, and I'll be giving myself the advantage, obviously.
Damn, that's a total of 12 to hit you.
Excellent.
Now it's the other
Like, okay, no, the
figure's
advantage
turn.
is
Tronald,
pretty
you look
good.
over to the store where you can see him frantically bashing at the glass with the butt of his dagger, but it seems to be totally ineffective, as if the glass itself has some kind of enchantment on it. That ends his turn.
You seriously turned that situation around fast, Tronald. I'm very impressed.
Tronald, all of a sudden you start hearing shouting from inside of the
Damn.
shop.
You fucking dare wake me from my slumber? You will pay for your transgressions.
You see the man turn and face the voice before saying, "Let me out of this fucking place before I kill you."
How do you plan on doing that when you're already dead?
Tronald, you hear a gigantic explosion from inside of the shop as if lightning had just struck. Where the man once stood beside
Don't fuck with Asmo,
the
man.
window, he stands no more. Now it's your turn. What you doing?
Well, it seems like my plan worked to perfection. And at this point, I have no need to preserve my spell slots or abilities, seeing as I'll be continuing my long rest afterwards. So I'm going to use another Vortex Warp on the last guy and send him inside as well. But don't bother rolling
Oh, fuck.
Joe.
That's
I'm
actually
going to
funny.
immediately use up my 7 portent on him.
Nice. So just like before, you raise your arms and summon the vortex, sucking the
Whoa! Easy there, Joe. I wish you'd stop being so fucking sexual all the time. First it was nudists.
What the
Now
fuck?
it's magical black holes sucking people.
Oh my
This is
God.
meant to be a kid-friendly show.
What the fuck are you talking about, Rar?
You know what I'm talking about, you filthy, filthy man.
Well, let's just pretend for a second I was giving some weird description of whatever the fuck you think I was. In what reality is this a kid-friendly show? I mean, fuck. This show isn't even adult-friendly with how you guys be carrying on. I barely even feel safe myself sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie, Rar. It's a little bit hypocritical.
What's hypocritical?
Hypocritical. And the fact that you literally just finished gnawing a poor guard's pee-pee off, now
That
you're
happened.
telling Joe off for describing how Tronald's spell was sucking one of the guards into Asmo's shop.
Oh, that's what you were doing? Sorry, Joe. I'd be lying if I said I didn't glaze over for a second there.
Apology accepted. Just quit cutting me off all the
Can
time.
we get back to my combat? This episode is about me, Tronald.
Whatever, man. I guess I'll try my description again. So just like before, you raise your arms and summon the vortex, sucking the individual inside. You hear the shout of the thief say, "Wait, please, have mercy."
Wow.
He's scary.
A short moment of silence passes before you hear
Look at the
Asmo
explosion.
seemingly
He fucking
talking to
snaps his
himself.
neck.
Fuck this. I'm off back to sleep. I'll clean up in the morning.
Well, that played out nicely. It's a real shame I can't loot them. Guess I'll just see Asmo in the morning, because fuck if I'm going to disturb that man anymore with the mood he's in. Anyway, Joe, I'm going to head back to sleep myself. Finish up this long
That shit is fucking hilarious.
rest.
Sure thing, Tronald. So once the thrill of the skirmish dissipates, exhaustion seizes you and escorts you into the soothing embrace of sleep. You wake to Asmo standing over your stretched out body atop the bench.
So, they decided to kick you out then, huh?
What do you mean, kick me out?
I just assumed the reason you've taken to sleeping on a bench outside of my store for the last 3 days was because the rest of your group kicked you out.
Well, you assumed wrong, Asmo. I like sleeping outside every now and again. It's a good way for me to test myself.
You didn't want to spend gold again, did you?
I really didn't.
Well, I
No.
guess that's up to
Yeah,
you
that was it. He just did not want to spend money.
how you spend your nights. Anyway, don't think I didn't notice that it was you who sent those crooks my way who were trying to raid my shop last night. Gotta admit, you stepping up was a nice touch. Not that the shop needed protecting, but hey, it's the thought that matters, right?
Well, I like the cut of your jib, so I felt it only right to stand up for you when the opportunity presented itself.
Aw, shucks. I like you too, man. You know what's weird?
Saxy's dress sense?
What?
Well, that also, but what I was gonna say is this. I feel like I've known you a hell of a lot longer than we have actually known each other. You ever feel that way about someone?
Yeah, I know what you mean there.
No, but I don't just mean, oh, that guy seems familiar. I mean, I feel like you've been my pal for, like, forever.
It's probably just the Tronald charm.
Yeah, it's probably that. Well, either way, I want to make sure you succeed with whatever bullshit you've got planned, because there's something special about you, dude. I just can't put a pin on what exactly.
That's exactly what I keep telling everyone,
Fucking main character right here.
but they don't believe me.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let you borrow one of my scrying crystals. It'll allow you to use the spell scrying once per day. Might help you catch that test tube fella who robbed you of your focus.
The man reaches into his baggy pockets and pulls
That would do it.
out a beautiful oval-shaped crystal. He reaches out his hand as if he is about to place it in yours before he retracts it slightly and says,
Don't fucking lose it, Tronald.
Thanks for this, Asmo. Your kindness has truly touched my heart.
Aw, you little golden-hearted wizard. That's nice to hear. Don't be a stranger, dude. Make sure you pop down every once in a while or into another one of Asmo's golden emporiums. It really doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm gonna fuck off and clean up this mess you left me.
See you later, Asmo.
and with that, Asmo turns around and heads back into the store, leaving you to ponder on his words and his act of kindness.
I can't believe you had the nerve to complain about how my 3 minutes was too long, then proceed to take 15 fucking minutes up for yourself.
I'm going to be honest with you, Saxy, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. It was probably for the best. You see, nobody at this table wants to listen about a guy modifying his armor for 15 minutes straight, but on the other hand, listening to the Tronald for the same amount of time is a dream come true for you all. Just look at their
Fucking narcissistic as fuck, but funny as hell.
happy faces.
Anyway, let's move on to Celestia and what she's been getting up to.
One thing's for certain. I'll do my absolute fucking best to not take up the same amount of time as the Tronald. So, Joe, I'm going to try find the library. I want to research a few things.
Okay, Celestia. Well, we will pick that up next time, where we can wrap up yours and Rar's downtime and move on to whatever crazy shenanigans you've got in mind next.
If you guys enjoyed this episode, smash everything. The like button, the subscribe, your monitor, even your cat if you've got one.
And if you want to help support...
Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, fuck, that was really good. That was episode 17 of the air guy. Can he survive? He did survive, and he fucked them up royally. Well, technically, he did nothing. He just gave them to someone else to fuck up. But anyway, thanks guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, hit the like, sub, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Okay, cool. I'm going to be moving on. So I'm going to do things a little bit differently this time around. I'm going to be watching 2 videos at once. I'm going to be rewatching them both once. So I will be watching each of these twice. Same with the last 2 over here. But for now, we've got Grumpy Whiskers, a game of Smog and Shadow, and Parasite by Bupela. But without further ado, let's get into the video.
never dries. A new face arrives with a spark in her.
It's Grumpy Whiskers. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. So fucking badass looking.
She stepped from the dirigible into streets of brass and rust, where gears turn on prayers and the ether starts to rust. Tinkering her gold with blueprints in her hand, shadows coil tighter than an hourglass sand. The city whispers secrets through pipes of rusted bone, where magic leaks like
Hey Runia, how's it going?
nightmares claim their throne. The wheels keep on
Visuals are fucking fire. But that's Grumpy Whiskers for you. He always does insanely good visuals.
something
The
ancient
old school 90s anime aesthetic is where he excels.
mechanical dream. Beware, young blood in the city of steam, where magic meets shadows, seal and machine. Be wary the nightmares that spawn from the greed that festers and swells in the souls that exceed. One spark too bright, one deal
Yep.
sealed in blood, and the brass veil
Oh,
tears wide.
actually no, there's some slight differences in the stream.
Shadows are calling from the smoke and the gear. Run if you can, or conquer your fear. She followed the flicker of a lantern held tight, past figures in velvet who gave her a fright. A shadow with tail that danced through the haze, a cutlass that sang in the fog-shrouded maze. A rogue in the rafters, a noble ember flame, each one a thread in the tapestry of the game. The machine started humming a tune she once knew, but now
I
it
know,
was
right?
twisted, and the tune followed you. Beware, young blood in the city of steam, where magic meets shadows.
Fucking badass looking.
Wary the nightmares that spawn from the greed that festers and swells in the souls that exceed. One spark too bright, one deal sealed in
course.
blood, and the brass veil tears wide. Welcome to the blood.
And of course, there's a lot of lag, man.
From the smoke and
Mainly on
the
YouTube.
fear. Run if you can, or conquer your fear.
Looks so fucking cool.
The greed of the makers, the hunger of kings, turns living steel into terrible things. What once was a wonder now births only fright. In the heart of the spire where the day turns to night, she came here to craft, to learn and gain.
Are you having issues with kick, Runia?
Dragged into the chess master's game.
Back to the old reliable, I see. Hey, Runia. Again.
Beware, young blood. Beware, young blood. Beware, young blood. Beware, young blood in the city of steam, where magic meets shadow, seal and machine. Be wary the nightmares that spawn from the greed that festers and swells in the souls that exceed. The brass veil is tearing the
Yeah, I saw your message.
wrong step deeper and you feed the night. The nightmare is calling from the smog and the gear. If you play its game, you'll lose all you hold dear. Oh,
so that's who the chess master is supposed to be. Oh, there's more.
Hey, bud. Need a ride?
Okay, let me rewatch it. Point out everything that I notice. It's gonna be one of these old school classic an old school classic anime style music video. And this was done really fucking well. I will always slaze Grumpy Whiskers. He does insanely good work. And the aesthetic, the style, the look of the environment and the buildings are also fucking cool. Yeah, no, same.
In the smoke-choked spires, where the steam never dries, a new face arrives with a spark
Okay, obviously we've got Leaflet.
in her eyes.
Does he? I need to see him again. And then we've got Keen. That looks so cool. The contraption to hold the sword is wild. You're opening a Krispy Kreme just for Grumpy. Enjoy. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, guy looking like Levi. Retro, like, not cyberpunk, what's the term? Steampunk Levi. Night Owl with that owl looks so badass. Like, damn. All of it looks badass. Like, even Night Owl looks badass, yeah.
She stepped from the dirigible into streets of brass and rust, where gears turn on prayer.
And then we've got Powder and Banana Juju.
And the ether starts
Nasky and Truckerman.
to rust, tinkering her gold
That Null of him looks so cool as well. Fuck.
blueprints in her hand, shadows coil tighter than an
That looks so fucking badass. But it looks more like a statue of Griffin Knight instead of actually Griffin Knight.
sand. The city whispers secrets through pipes of rusted bone, where magic leaks like oil and nightmares claim their throne. The wheels keep on turning, the valves start to scream. Something ancient is away.
I had initially thought this was supposed to be a reference to Roboticus, but it's the villain. They give life to this thing and then it starts attacking people. So I don't know if it's supposed to be Roboticus or not.
King from its mechanical dream. Beware, young blood in the city of
We've got Penny,
steam, where
Lusty Links,
magic meets shadows, seal and machine. Beware.
Kirsha. Cultists lurk in the shadows. In the shadows, the end is nigh.
Nightmares that spawn from the greed that festers and swells in the souls that
Evil version, possibly.
exceed one.
Okay, so obviously this is a chess piece of Leaflet. The chess master is Mags. Initially I thought it might be Pseudo, but no, it's Mags.
One deal sealed in blood, and the brass veil tears wide. Welcome to the flood. Shadows are calling from the smoke and the gear. Run if you can, or conquer your fear.
We got Feeble Mind with Leaflet. A bit off with the Feeble because it's just now a static PNG and it's not actually moving.
Follow the flicker of a lantern held
Nothing wrong with some normal criticism, as long as you're not crashing out.
tight past figures in velvet who gave her a fright. A shadow with tail that danced through the velvet who gave her a fright.
I'm assuming this is supposed to be Smuggle on it because no cherry earrings. But it also looks very much like Kirsha. But it's most likely Ice Form Smug. As you can also see the like smoke, the like cold smoke effects around her.
With tail that danced through the haze, a cutlass that
Yeah.
sang in the
And Keen again.
fog-shrouded maze, a roll
And then yes, Depths Walker at the top there, just lounging around like a cat does.
Afters a noble ember flame, each one a thread in the
And then Ember.
tapestry of the game. The machine started humming a tune she once knew, but now it was twisted,
Crystar
and the tune followed you.
or Crystar, one of the two.
Beware, young blood in the city of
And then obviously Lady Wasabi. But he looks like not. He looks not like him. Yeah. He has long black hair. No, it's true. Look, it could also be Fushigi. It's either Fushigi or Depths Walker. But I do think it's Depths Walker.
meets shadows, stealing machine. Be wary the nightmares that spawn from the greed that festers and swells in the souls that exceed one spark.
Two credits.
Price, one deal sealed in blood, and the brass veil tears wide. Welcome to the
Credits are at Depths. Ah, okay.
blood. Shadows are calling from the smog and the gear. Run if you can, or conquer your fear.
Here we've got Vesper. Looks like Tinkering. And then me. That look looks so fucking cool. Even though the skin tone isn't 100%, I really don't mind it. It just looks so damn cool. And the fucking the glove with the like just the finger out, like it just the style is really fucking good. And then Silas, also looking cool. Wait, are we toy makers? Is that what's going on? Yeah, because he's making a teddy bear. What am I making? I wasn't paying attention to what I was working on. That just looks like I'm working on a gun, possibly. Okay.
The greed of the makers, the hunger
And then possibly Evil Roboticus.
of kings turns living steel into terrible things. What once was a wonder, now births only fright in the
What could it be? Roboticus going wild because he was just created and chaos.
heart of the spire where the day
Not
turns
evil,
to
not good,
night.
just
She
out of control.
came here to craft, to learn and gain,
And then Lord Intellectual. Also really badass look. Update.
but was dragged into the chess master's game.
Silas making a teddy bear for little man while everyone else is making weapons. Yep. That I'm not sure. I know it's not leaflet because different style. It could be Asari, but I'm not 100% sure. Could also be an OC. And Christoph fighting Keen. It's possibly Anibot. In the reverse with Lady Wasabi. Ember again. But why are they fighting each other? Being useless. Just gonna go with magic instead. I'm not sure if she lost it or what. I'm assuming this will be Pela. Very apt Ember being defensive mage. Makes sense. With the leaflet laser again. Leaflet's always shooting at a laser in these. And then yeah, we have Mags. The chess master was Mags all along. The mastermind. And then just Grumpy Whiskers out in the desert. Psycho.
Hey, bud. Need a ride?
No. This is so fucking good. Oh fucking hell. Can't wait to see what's next. Copy. Drop the links everywhere. Now, Renia, you were saying you were having issues with Kick earlier. Kick looks like it's working right now. Okay, well, that's it for the Grumpy Whiskers. Let's move on to Parasite by Bupela. This came out last night. I was actually in Discord when he... Why is it on none? The fuck? Anyway, this was on... I was on Discord when this was quote-unquote airing. So I took a break from the Discord while this was going on, and I carried on with my editing because I wanted to watch it today. So, not sure what this one is about, other than it's supposed to be like an anime opening. But let's check out Parasite by Bella. Clearly it's got Final Fantasy themes. Wait, is this not the one that... It's this one. Sorry guys. It's Sloptology. I clicked on the wrong link this morning. Okay. Okay, there we go. I got the right one. So sorry about that. Upela released Sloptology. The other one was just the music, just the song. But yeah, this is the one that's supposed to feel like an anime opening. Potential anime series, who knows? Ooh, potential. Let's check out Sloptology. Sorry about that again. Okay. Wait. Oh, damn. The fucking Naruto theme? Really? Is this just the Naruto theme? Wait. Okay, it sounds slightly different to the Naruto theme. Hey Vesper, how's it going? We can start the stream over. Yo, imagine. Just one moment. I just want to check if this is copyrighted, because the last thing I want is for the channel to get a copyright claim because of it. So just hold on one moment. Do apologize for this. Yeah, I don't want a repeat of yesterday's stream. Is there a place I can actually just check this? Search songs. There we go. Oh, that song was fantastic yesterday. I checked out your music video yesterday in stream. Okay, yeah, no, it is copyrighted. So unfortunately, I will not be checking this one out on stream because it does look like it is copyrighted. I do not own the rights to the original song. Yeah. So I will not be checking this one out, but I will still give everyone the link to it. because why not? Just maybe don't stream yourself watching it. I'm gonna be moving over. Then I think I will just go to re-entry instead. This video is all over the place. But now I know when you stream. Yeah. Well, again, I'm on leave right now. That's why I'm streaming during the day. Well, during the day for me. Once I'm back at work, I won't be streaming this time of the day, unfortunately. But yeah. Okay. So once again, apologies for everything. This has been a bit chaotic now. I'm going to be watching re-entry from Eustace instead of the other one. Give it a like. Stay mad. This is obviously following his other video that took place in space. So yeah. Why would I watch this one first? I'm gonna watch this one now.
Connection steady. Data drop. Descent in 3, 2, jack.
Retreat. Yeah, this is looking good.
Time to crusade, total system reset. Drop pod screaming down, middle finger from God. Heat trails carving through a pixel facade. Nuclear downvotes, no brakes, no pause. Bunker busters, hit the ground full stop. Shift, whole world bleed. Hard drop, no stop, full speed. Feed cut, still we proceed. No going back, no retreat. Coming from your frusters, living large on taxpayer cash. Healthcare ghost patients, hospice billing for the living trash. CNN crawling on their knees, begging for the lead. Surely drops the bomb, they copy paste and bleed. Strings pulled from the DNC, ratings in the toilet, bro. Hand the torch to the blue puppet egger, you know. Hospice fraud exploding, living center scams on blast. They ignored it for years till the illegals lit the match.
Tick-tock, new unit of time. Accounting, Ayatollahs online. One gets knocked down.
Guess who? They're all the same.
Is he real or alive?
Or really dead? A rainbow flag under his bed.
Sky said it's okay to be gay. Don't forget, Fox used D-Web.
I ran AI swap videos, breaking news. Now the whole world is doomed. Truth bomb dropping down, blackout.
New crew in town.
They ban my words, they shadow ban my soul. Pressed in the code, but I'm still in control. One wrong pixel, whole account in a black hole. Like gets
okay.
When the Sims on hold. VTubers cancel faster than the plush is sold. Scripts get flipped, then the story gets told. Spitting hard lines till the thin skin folds. Feelings hit the floor.
Till the signal holds.
Flush got flagged, then the deal got pulled. Sponsored dipped when the feed got full. One small clip, then the switch got flipped. Whole brand
gone in a single sip.
Red shift.
Whole world bleed.
Hard drop.
No stop, full speed.
Feed cut.
Still we proceed.
No going back.
No retreat.
Stealing birds, watching every move. Red, white, and blue in a stitched up suit. Wanna lick 'em low, lease is a free speech groove. Take 'em to court, making them cry when they lose. Island talk, drifting through the thread. Old ideas overwhelming the power grid. Lines get drawn away, culture getting fed. Has-beens on vacation and people wind up.
Pixels turning real, imagination breaking free. No more corporate filters, being just to be. I'll fight by my side, we accelerate the dream. Laying down tracks, futures coming, full steam.
And?
Ski, browse.
No management.
Obligatory catality.
This business mentality.
Professional formality. VTuber plurality. Centered morality. Careful orality. AI normality.
This is fantastic.
Rejecting banality.
Digital. Fatality.
That was wow. Oh fuck. Okay, let's start this one over.
Trapped in connection steady.
Data drop.
Descent in 3, 2, jack.
Okay, I'm assuming that's supposed to be northy. I could be wrong.
Retreat.
David of the Light. This is... I spoke to him earlier, actually. Let's should have him on Discord. Cyber Nuggets. Yeah, this is Cyber Nuggets. Then we've got Vespa. Then we've got the Zuckerborg. The song. That's not... Wait. That shot. Okay, we've got me, Mavlock, Nicola, and Keen. This is actually the first time I've been cameoed in one of Eustace's songs. Such a good shot. I love how he got it. Like, damn. Like, this looks so fucking good. I love the shot. Like, it's so well detailed. Nick Shirley. I have never heard of this blue puppet, but I will check him out. No, which one is it? I cameo you in everything you can possibly fit into, and I appreciate it. I do love it. I really do appreciate it. I really do enjoy seeing my character in other videos. Is he real or alive? But this is the first time Eustace cameoed me. We got Zayla. And Skybrows, obviously. And all the AI videos. Lady Wasabi and Asmongold after he got banned. I'm assuming that's what that, because the lyrics mentions something about being banned. And then Tecto. Oh yeah, he had multiple. Google didn't want to give him his thing back because they didn't want. He couldn't log into these Google accounts. Then he created a second account, and then they thought he was fucking doing some shit. Yeah. Control one wrong pixel whole account in a black hole like gets bent when the Simpson hold. VTubers cancel faster than the plush is sold. Celestium, Rev, and Strob. I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. This is that chick that made a video recently about the dude she consensually slept with. Who went to Rumble? Kuno. Yeah. That guy. Oh, you mean Asmongold went to Rumble? Yeah. No, I'm glad he went to Rumble. I still want to do that at some point now as well, but time to re-upload everything is, yeah. And we've got Mythic Talent with Future. I don't know who this is. Well, I know Rev and Straw, but I don't know who the chick in the center is. We've got the Cleopatra and Pasta. Mango. Ekros. We got Angry Duck as the ceiling bird in Afroman's house. This is officially the first person to cameo Afroman. I was asking a while ago who's the first person to cameo him, and of course it's going to be Eustace. White and blue in a stitched up suit, Monolith and Lisa's a free speech group. Lisa. Making them cry when they look. I fucking love this entire case. Island talk, drifting through the thread. Old ideas overwhelming the power grid. Lines get drawn away, culture getting fed. Hasn's on vacation and people whine. Hassan? Place, fuck's sake. I fucking love these. This hospital. I don't know what any of that says other than hospital. The hype train. I love the chirp. Oh, I'm not sub to you. Fix that mistake. Damn. I see how it is. No, it's all good. Wait, what just happened there? Was that? Okay, that was a cult. I thought so.
Nation breaking free. No more corporate filters being
Mickey Mouse?
just to be.
Oh yeah, I killed Sora too, yeah.
By my side,
Powder?
we accelerate.
Okay, there's a ton over here. We've got Waldaraki at the back. We've got Torswolf next to him in the old Torswolf look. Then we've got Gleeman, Mumi, and Cinevere. On the other side, Keeney, Kirill, or Chi, and After. Potash. I blank now. No matter, I wasn't subscribed to you, buddy. Oh. Oh, fuck. Because we're all busy supporting as many as possible, of course.
The dream, laying down tracks.
I don't remember the name of these two. I don't follow the retards.
Future's coming, full steam.
Alright, you're fucking... Of course. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. You remember, I actually blanked on that. There are so many people, it's hard to keep track. Yeah.
And?
Okay, fuck. There are so many cameos in this. I wonder if he used Seed on for any of these. Then we've got Silas, Night Owl, Dot Pocket, Micro, and Pseudo. Right. And the new account he made. Oh, okay. Quango, yeah. Ah, we've got fucking Brian.
No management.
Obligatory catality.
This business mentality.
Barnett, yeah.
Professional formality.
All the drama in this video.
VTuber plurality.
We've got Herbal, we've got Muru, and we've got Delta Wolf.
Centered
Herbal, yeah.
morality.
Happy Herbal.
Careful orality.
No grinning. We've got Barack, and that is General Gravy.
Pushing virality.
The fucking... I didn't notice this on the first watch through. Is the guy harassing Celestium? Ah, okay, I see. We've got the radicalizer drug.
Rejecting banality.
And of course we've got... Yeah.
Digital.
And we've got Feeble.
Fatality.
All good, man. Oh, that was fantastic. As usual, Eustace fucking slapping with the fucking videos. Like, damn. I fucking love that. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Okay. I'm going to use this stuff is top tier. Yeah, no, 100%. That is probably that is up there. That is one of the fucking best. That is definitely up there with the best. Okay, let me put this in the chat. I know everyone that's currently watching this has already watched this or is already subscribed and likes his stuff anyway, but I might as well for, you know, anyone else that watches this at a later time. I want to click on that. Cool. Hey, cool. Hello. Sorry, Enjo. It's going well, and you? Okay. I'm gonna watch this now as well because I don't have any other AI music videos. So before I end this recording, I'm just gonna watch this one as well. Might as well. This is a video by Mad Hatter. He made it yesterday. I'm gonna watch this through once because I don't want the video to be too long. But I will watch through this one as well because I don't have anything else to actually check. Cool. Mad Hatter.
We go into the rabbit hole.
The title is just the date that it was released. Would you?
Time melts away in this mad tea party.
What is going on?
Follow me if you dare.
I'm sinking, laughing while I drown. Voices Where to be found, the hatter's grinning, pulling me below down the rabbit hole where nobody goes.
What am I looking at? Back to work, break, so enjoy. Well, I mean, so much you can do to enjoy your work, but make it out of there alive. The song is wild. But no, it's really good. Okay, it is in HD. What the fuck? Those heads. Oh, this is diabolical, is it not? Why are there two parrots? No, that's definitely diabolical. The visuals. You're leaving. Maria. Oh, fuck. She can duplicate. Ah, okay. Okay, makes sense. What the fuck is that on his back? Wait, what the fuck is going on with your arms? I'm just noticing everything going wild now. All of my Android. That is wild. That's some. The fucking cat. While reality completely burns the mad hatters. Now it's your turn. Why so serious? Why so fucking serious? Let the madness take you. Let it set you free. Damn. Burn it all, burn it all, burn reality. What the fuck? What am I looking at? What is he turning into? Damn. That was something. That was really good, but I am very confused. Love how he is quoting Crazy Joker. That is like Alice in Wonderland for yep, schizophrenics. Yep. Oh, that was wild. I'm gonna copy that. Drop that in there. Drop that in there. Drop that in there. Okay. Completely mad. Yes, it is. But I'm gonna end the recording here quickly. Imagine if your mind was in trillions of different dimensions and you would go crazy, yeah. Thanks guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the mayhem, hope you guys enjoyed at least. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Greetings chat. Hey, Jasper, how's it going? Jasper in the chat. Jasper in the house. Cool. I'm going to be watching a video from Morning Shot. Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking on the video. I came across this today, actually. This is 5 hours old now. Well, at least, actually, let me refresh the page because I think that I read this going for a while already. Okay, it's 8 hours old. I knew I had to watch this when I saw the title. Julius Malema, the guy that was doing all the chaotic shit in this country, might be getting arrested. So I know I had to react to this and check this. So yeah, let's see what's going on in South Africa today. Oh fuck. Oh. Here we go.
A very important day for politics because you know it, Julius Malema got sentenced today. And if you're watching this, which is probably tomorrow, I'm recording.
Look, I don't think anything's actually going to happen to him. just knowing this country and the politics in this country. Yes, it is. If he stays there, it's very bad. So, I don't think he's going to get charged, just knowing how politics works in this country. But we can always hope.
This today, so day before tomorrow. Anyway, you probably already know Julius Malema is due to go to prison, and I'm going to break that all down to you and the sentencing rationality as it came out shortly. But before we get on to the main video of today, can you yet again remind you, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. A couple of news articles I want to go through before we get to Julius Malema. Julius Malema is obviously the biggest story of today. But the first one is actually an article by William Gumede. Now, William Gumede is actually a very smart cook here in South Africa, and he's an individual that I generally tend to listen to quite a lot. So Gumede says that South Africa's failures, the reason we haven't grown as fast as China and India, is because China and India put growth first, whereas the ANC put redistribution first.
Yeah.
Now, he argues that...
how do you get the prompt of the day to become God of Greed? I want to do it.
Growth creates jobs and cuts poverty. And he says that the ANC has focused too much on redistribution, nationalization, and expropriation, all of which is true. He says that many liberation movements treated growth as neoliberal ideas and paid the price. He says that India is cited as the fastest growing major economy, with 7.8% growth in late 2025. Now, China averaged around 9% growth.
Just because a country has high growth doesn't mean the people are happy. I want to see what you end up as. I did do the prompt of the day yesterday. Well, today. And they turned out really well.
Between 19...
I did that prompt for a couple of my styles. So
80 to 2015, and that growth lifted almost 800 million people out of extreme poverty. Now,
it's on X. I commented under the prompt of the day on X.
Gumede says that you cannot create jobs properly without having growth first, and he calls for pragmatic, evidence-based policy, not ideological slogans. He says that South Africa needs better coordination between government, state-owned enterprises, and businesses. And he says that the private sector and small, medium enterprises are essential for growth. The private sector is essentially what...
Yeah. I'm on X, so do I need these guys to show me? Oh, you're not on X. After this, I will post a link to it in the channel, in the chat. And then you can go check it out.
Grows jobs in any state. So the South African government needs to cut costs of doing business and ease red tape, allowing the private sector to do what it does, grow. Now, China rewards officials based on growth and delivery. Their own internal ministers, their own internal cadres, if you want to call them that, are all rewarded on growth. In South Africa...
Oh no, they came out really fucking cool.
Our cadres on...
No, I'll post a link to my model or my character.
Really rewarded with anything apart from, well, how much they loot the state. South Africa chooses economic pragmatism over their own communist ideology, which is why many individuals claim China's not really that communist. Now, William Gumede argues that the ANC, EFF, and MK all cling to old liberation era thinking, and that it is this liberation era thinking that is destroying South Africa's economy. South Africa's investment rate is too low at around 14% of GDP. He says that South Africa should push investment to at least 20% of GDP, and he notes that China invests around 41.13% of GDP and India around anywhere between 30 to 33%. He says that the South African government spends too much on consumption, wages, grants, and debt, and not enough on infrastructure. So his bottom line is growth first, redistribution after.
That is true. Another thing I can also do, if you are interested, if you want, I can pull up the X on the stream if you want to have a look at everyone's models.
But I'm reminded, and I've recently been watching some of these old videos of Chris Hani. Chris Hani, way back when, actually advocated for the expropriation or the nationalization of key infrastructure, specifically around Eskom, the roads, the railway, the water. He said that all of these things had to be nationalized in order to create growth, and he advocated for a mixed economy. So the ideology that the ANC uses today is still very much linked to Chris Hani.
You were nationalized. It's only now that you are speaking about privatization. You nationalize ESCOM, ISCO, SETS.
No, the shit the ANC is doing, the government is doing, everything. They're all so fucking stupid. They put the money in the wrong spots, mainly their pockets, and then the company fucking folds and falters.
Worked out affirmative programs to uplift the Afrikaner. You help them with heavy subsidies to buy farms so that they should have land. The ANC says, equally, emerging out of a disastrous situation which has impoverished millions, the state must intervene. We cannot leave it to private enterprise to try to distribute resources. And certainly we want to nationalize enterprises like ESCOM, ISCO, SETS. But at the same time we say we are for a mixed economy. And in doing so, we must also take into consideration not to repeat the mistakes of Eastern Europe and Africa. I think we're all agreed about.
No, that's true. This is a very old clip, obviously, but they don't listen to the shit that was said back then when warnings were given. It's like, don't do this shit. Do not follow in these fucking steps, because they ended up fucking failing miserably. And then like, nah, we're gonna fail. Let's purposely fail.
Economic growth, so that more jobs should be there. And I'm sure when we nationalize, we shall take that into consideration. But essential services, those things are needed by the people, like postal services, transport, electricity. A government must ensure that you see.
Hey, Diabolical, how's it going? All good, appreciate it.
A slice of the cake. But we shall allow private enterprise to continue in our country. We shall continue to accept foreign investment. But of course, every government sits down to draw guidelines so that in the final analysis, the operations of conglomerates like Anglo-American, for instance, has committed a crime against our people. I'm sure you have been to the compounds. Despite, the accumulation of profits, the housing there.
Yeah, no, it was.
Is not fit for animals.
Your character morphed and changed a couple of times, but it was a cool character.
And the conditions, discriminatory conditions and labor practices are terrible. We as a government must...
Chris Hani has been dead for ages, as has many of the ideas that he clung to. Many of them have been shown not to uplift individuals out of poverty. But one of the things that we can firmly say about the ANC is the ANC refuses to change anything it does in forms of pragmatism. Now, as we've already mentioned ideology, let's turn our attention to Russia, because that's obviously where the ANC got a lot of its ideology from, the old communist bloc. Well, you will recall from our video yesterday that there was a suggestion that Elon Musk was coordinating this Afrikaners refugee program to Russia. Now, this whole Afrikaans refugee program to Russia, a bit like the Amerikaners, is now being framed as the Russia-Kaners. Now, there's actually an official organization called Russia-Kaners.
How many watch hours do you still need to get monetized? Oh no, I just need 1,000 subs now. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I can start putting ads on. I don't really want to put ads on, to be completely honest. But once I hit 1,000 subs, I can start putting ads if I want to. And I'm fully monetized then.
Until I got the press release. I actually got a press release from this company, because obviously I did the video I did yesterday, and they wanted to set a few things straight. So they said that apparently the Russia-Kaners programs is not a refugee program. Instead, South Africa doesn't have a dedicated refugee scheme with Russia, but what it does have is a structured...
Oh yeah, no, it is very good. If I get, if I hit 1,000 and I can put ads on videos, then I can start monetizing my channel entirely. Currently, I am monetized in the sense that I have a membership, obviously, and I can earn money through the memberships, and I can earn money through super chats and all that other stuff. but I can't put ads on just yet.
The Agricultural Coordination Initiative tied to development frameworks in various regions around Russia. So apparently there's 3 distinct regions in Russia where they're doing this skilled farmers or skilled labor exchange. And the press release says that the pathways are meant for serious farming families, skilled agricultural.
I wouldn't be surprised, but at the same time, I don't have a working PayPal, so I can't really use that right now. I'm still trying to get my PayPal fixed. But yeah. At this point, any money is better than no money. But yeah.
Workers and professionals who are willing to make long-term contributions to Russian agriculture and integrate into local communities. Now, the statement says...
Remember, I'm going from earning no money on YouTube to some money on YouTube. How about user, give me a copy. I tried that. Unfortunately, it doesn't work in South Africa. It needs a bank account overseas. Morning Shot uses it, but you have access to Rumble Wallet. I need to check. I heard someone talking about Rumble Wallet. I am not sure how Rumble Wallet works yet. But I know Morning Shot has a give me a coffee, but he also has a European bank account. Yeah. So I said the return on Super is better than memberships. No, that I'm not surprised on. I assume Super Chats would be better than memberships. Some money better than no money. Yes, exactly. I think that, yeah.
That the media is focusing on around 50 families.
Nigerian had same problem. Yeah.
Saying that actually underestimates the scale of the initiative. They claim that the real discussions are significantly larger than what's been reported. So they said that they are in direct discussions with Elon Musk. I don't know why Elon Musk, because he's...
What the fuck is an Elon Musk? Just hold on one moment. I just want to check if my Twitch and Kick are still live. Because... seems like something is breaking there. I'm not sure. Okay, no, it looks like everything's fine there. Was down for a bit. Okay. Hey, looking. Cool.
Bit of a nut job.
Thanks.
And they said the progress is moving.
I really hope it's not going to have a fucking issue with like I had the last time.
They said that the initiative is working in line with proper, lawful, coordinated procedures.
And hello.
And they're saying that the media must correct any inaccuracies that they have towards the program. So rather than South Africa's fleeing to Russia as refugees, they framed their program as a former agricultural relocation and settlement pipeline for farmers and skilled workers. So basically they're suggesting that they are taking Afrikaners, but only as skilled immigrants.
Okay, wait. So I didn't hear about this one. So there is actually a Russian quote-unquote refugee program now as well. Because if you are going to give me money, send it as a super instead of joining the channel. Yeah. No, I'm still new to this, so I'm not 100% sure how it works. But I can see that. I definitely can see that being the case. I'm not sure what's going on Twitch right now. Let me just reload the Twitch page. Okay, yeah, Twitch is working now. Okay, sorry about that.
Cool. So skilled migrants in the agricultural sector. Let me know what you think of that in the comment section below. Now, on to the final news story and the one that we all want to talk about, and that is Julius Malema. So Julius Malema was sentenced to 5 years.
The nice thing with memberships though is they can be recurring. If someone gets gifted a membership, they might decide at the end of the month, I like being a member in here, and then they want to continue. Where obviously a gift, a super chat is a once-off factor. Where a gifted membership starts off as a once-off thing, but people then can choose to continue to keep going with memberships. So there is that argument as well for memberships not being bad.
Direct imprisonment in the firearm discharge case on the 16th of April 2026. Now, the sentence was handed down by the magistrate's court after Malema had already been convicted on multiple counts linked to the 2018 incidents at the EFF's 5th anniversary rally. Now, the case centered around Julius Malema firing a semi-automatic rifle in the air during the event. Now, he was convicted of 5 counts. Now, those 5 counts are important because he got basically 5 sentences for the 5 counts. So
That's
he had
possible.
unlawful
I haven't
possession
heard
of
that before, but that's
firearm,
possible.
unlawful possession of ammunition, discharge of a firearm in public, failure to take reasonable precautions to protect people or property, and reckless endangerment to people or property. Now, the court's reasoning for their verdict is that, according to the magistrate Oliver, the court had considered both the seriousness of the offence and the fact that Malema was a first-time offender with no outstanding offences.
Matt Hatter, welcome back.
The sentence must fit both the offender and the crime,
But
and also be fair to society while showing
Thanks, appreciate it.
mercy to the defendant. Now, she rejected the defense line that this was just a harmless celebrity shot and that it was political, calling that argument nonsensical. Now, according to...
Wait, what the fuck did he just say? This is the court reasoning breakdown. Wait, sorry, I just want to listen to this again. I wasn't paying attention, sorry.
So, Julius Malema was sentenced to 5 years direct imprisonment in the firearm discharge case on the 16th of April.
Yeah, so I remember in the one rally, he dirty fired a firearm into the air. So they're going to sentence him for that and not for the other stuff that he said. Cool, that makes sense.
2026.
There's a double-edged sword. Just because I can afford to give $5 now doesn't mean I'll be able to afford next month. And my memory isn't what it used. No, I get that too. So it's a bit of a mix on both sides.
Now, the sentence was handed down by the magistrate's court.
Like, there's an argument for either side. So I do get it.
The Malema had already been convicted on multiple counts linked to the 2018 incidents at the EFF's 5th anniversary rally. Now, the case centered around Julius Malema firing a semi-automatic rifle in the air during the event. Now, he was convicted of 5 counts. Now, those 5 counts are important because he got basically 5 sentences for the 5 counts. So he had unlawful possession of a firearm, unlawful possession of ammunition, discharge of a firearm in public, failure to take reasonable precautions to protect people or property.
Plasma I can maybe use to help my... Dude, if money's tight, don't send me money. I don't want you to send me money if you're tight on money, because I know how it is to be low on money. I know how it is. So if you can't afford to, don't. I don't want you to send me money if you can't afford it.
Property and reckless endangerment to people or property. Now, the court's reasoning for their verdict is that, according to the magistrate Oliver, the court had considered both the seriousness of the offence and the fact that Malema was a first-time offender with no outstanding offences. Now, she said that the sentence must fit both the offender and the crime and also be fair to society while showing no mercy to the defendant. Now, she rejected the defence line that this was just a harmless celebrity shot and that it was political, calling that argument nonsensical. Now, according to
of course they're going to
Oliver,
fucking try and
the
defend
firearm
him.
discharge was not impulsive, not accidental, and not driven by anger. She said that it was effectively planned as part of the event itself. She said that the act required prior planning about how, when, and where the firearm would be used, and the decision had the approval of the accused and the leadership to use the firearm.
Is there any place that shows your character's face under the gas mask, or is he mysterious? I have to read law. So there is no way to find out what's under the gas mask. That is left unshown. I have to always wear the gas mask. Okay, so the law is that the gas mask ties me to whichever plane I'm in. Whichever universe I'm in, the gas mask needs to be attached to keep me there. If I remove the gas mask, I will get sent back to the original plane where I came from. Law-wise, there is no way to remove the mask at this point in time as well, because of Red Veil, because of the cybernetics that were implanted. It is a part of me now.
From the display. So they had planned this and it was against the law. The magistrate said Malema knew that the conduct would cause serious harm to persons or property, and that the fact that it happened quickly did not reduce its seriousness. So they knew full well what the risks were, they knew why they had done it, they had planned to do it, and yet...
Oh, that's a funny one.
So, the actual breakdown of the sentencing. Well, in line with the unlawful possession of a firearm, he got 5 years imprisonment. Unlawful possession of ammunition, he got 2 years imprisonment. Discharge of a...
Yeah. After this, I will play the law song that I have built, that Kinney helped me make.
Firearm in public, he got a fine of 20,000 Rand. Failure to take reasonable precautions, 20,000 Rand. Reckless endangerment, 20,000 Rand. So count 3, 4, and 5 each carry an alternative of 6 months imprisonment if the fine is not paid. Pretty sure Julius is going to pay the 60 grand and just not have that extra additional 6 months.
That would be
News24's
very
live
interesting.
coverage also recorded that the additional punishments would run concurrently with count 1, leaving the practical headline sentence as 5 years. So basically, he's going to serve 2 years while serving the 5 years. So effectively, he's got 5 years, not 7 years. Some people are saying that what you do is you take the 5, you add the 2, and you get 7 years. It's effectively a 5-year sentence. Now, the court also found that Malema was unfit to possess a firearm, meaning that he will lose his firearm license. I didn't actually know he had a firearm license. Apparently he does. So that's
Interesting.
new.
Didn't know that either.
His legal team argued that the use of the firearm and the ammunition had only lasted about a minute, and that there was no intention to...
The thing is, if you're firing a firearm into the fucking air, someone can get fucking killed. That bullet comes down. It doesn't continue fucking traveling forever.
to cause harm.
Even if no one fucking got injured, someone could have gotten injured. So it's a fucking crime.
When the shooting was for celebratory purposes before the firearm was returned to his rightful owner, which was obviously his bodyguard. Now, almost immediately after the sentence was passed, Malema's advocate argued for leave to appeal, saying that the court had erred in treating state witnesses as credible and had shown bias against the defense witnesses. They also said that the sentence was inappropriate. They further argued that there was no DNA evidence linking Malema to the crime, and the spent cartridges could not be linked to him, and there was a lack of eyewitness evidence, though we've all seen the video. Everybody's seen the freaking video, but you know, your eyes...
It's not something my character can do, unfortunately.
Now, News24 reported that Malema's legal team is appealing the sentence, which Malema told us that he would do. I actually showed it to you in videos yesterday, where he had been on formats of talk shows and actually said, if I'm sentenced, I'm going to appeal. Now, the sentencing took place in a packed courtroom, reflecting how politically charged and high-profile the case has become. Mainly because that's what Julius does. He makes many of his cases high-profile, and he thinks that the high-profile nature of the cases that he's running means that the threats of violence will reduce any form of sentencing that he gets, and so far it's actually worked. Apart from this occasion, it didn't work. Now, outside the Johannesburg High Court, EFF supporters gathered to watch the live proceedings from East London, and the crowd was reported to be growing as the sentence approached. Now, EFF Gauteng...
No, I didn't. I originally created my model on Vroid, and then the actual art that you see in a lot of the places that my art is at is all made with Grok.
Leaders were reportedly leading members in chants and songs outside the court, and I must say the songs and chants don't really change the nation. I know you guys love to sing and shout, but to be honest, what we saw almost immediately after the sentence was passed was everybody was like, oh, going home now.
Yep.
Now, the EFF leader told supporters during a court adjournment that whatever sentence that he's handed, we are going home with the commander-in-chief.
Did you actually... But your actual VTuber model is made from Grok? Oh no, the actual VTuber model. So the original VTuber model that I used, I made on Vroid. I don't know. I made my original VTuber model by hand on Vroid. Vroid is a program that you can make VTuber models for free. Yeah, it's a free VTuber model creator. It's a full 3D model.
Because this is exactly what they believe. They believe that they are going to almost ignore anything.
But it's very basic.
Anything that the state...
Yeah, you can make one for free on Vroid. If you go onto this, there's a site, and I think there's also a program on Steam that you can use to run the program to create the model. Now, I didn't draw it. I created it. You basically get given a base model that you can then edit, and like a character creator, basically. And I created it like that.
Has to say, because Julius is above the law. Well, in this instance, he's not. Now, News24 also quoted one supporter from Orange Farm saying that she feared that there could be violence if Malema was jailed, and that she said that no one wants violence. But you see, again, this is the problem with Julius. There's always threats of violence. He doesn't have to follow the law because the alternative is violence. This isn't the way you run a country.
Yes, so there's a program well, there's a plugin on OBS that you use to pick up the model, but there's multiple programs that actually load up the model. So there's There is VC Face. There is Warado, which is what I used for my VTuber model. What I'm currently using is just a PNG that goes through Fujitech.
Now, another supporter had travelled from Ladysmith and said Malema had not killed anybody and claimed that the case was being used to abuse him politically. But you see, even if he had killed somebody, they would all be saying the same thing because Malema thinks he's outside the realms of the courts. That's the problem. And
the problem is he's a piece of shit that just thinks he can get away with anything.
No politician is outside the realms of the courts. Even the defense attorney, if you watched my video yesterday, where I actually showed you what he argued, he said
there's a lot to know, yeah.
Members of the public and members of the political elite must be subject to the same law. Otherwise, it's not a fair state. That's the issue at stake here. Now, News 24 estimated that there was around 1,000 EFF members outside the Johannesburg High Court during the proceedings. And to be honest, if you watch it on camera, it always looks more because of the way they catch the camera angles. But 1,000 people's like, meh. Like, who cares? And as I said in my video yesterday, Julius Malema's influence is significantly degrading by the day. He is no longer a significant threat to South Africa. His political party is in the dumps at...
if you're on Keen's channel, Keenan, he actually made a tutorial on how to make the PNG motion model like I have.
The moment. Now, some have argued that this may mean that he goes to court, and what effectively happens is he comes out, brand new Mandela, and he has the new Mandela effect, and people vote for him. Maybe, don't know. Now, Malema's co-accused, his bodyguard, had been acquitted of charges, including failure to take reasonable cautions and giving a firearm to someone not allowed to possess it. So he's got off scot-free. Basically, the judgment was like Malema. So I actually want to talk about this judgment. Many of you who don't like him will be like, yes, Julius is finally getting his day.
Yes, I used his process, his tutorial, to make mine. I've got this one. I actually made a couple. I also got helped with a couple of them. So, obviously, I made this one that I'm currently using. I have this one. Where if I'm watching anime or reacting to anything anime related, I've changed to this one. This is the one Psycho helped me with. Psycho gave me this one as a first attempt. Then I made this one as well, which I really like this one because he's on a chair and he can switch around and he's cool. He's got a gaming chair. But yeah. For this video though, I am using my king form, so I am going with this for this video. But yeah, it's very simple to use. The only thing you need is to have access to Grok. And you game with, I game with all of them. Well, I game with this one or the gaming chair one.
But there is actually another point, and I want to talk about this fairly. I want to be fair to Julius Malema, and I want to address what I actually think is going on here.
Throat chair. Yep.
Because for me personally, what we're seeing with Julius Malema is actually
X's AI maker.
A problem of politicians of his age group. And that's effectively, Julius Malema is what I can only describe as a social media politician. Like a lot of his following comes from online. He's on X, he's on Facebook. He gets a lot of his following from online. He appeals to a younger audience that's maybe tech savvy. And effectively is a victim of the new social media age, in my opinion. Now, what that effectively means is that Malema constantly feels that he needs to do things for the purpose of clickbait. And in terms of clickbait, he does things that are highly controversial, but he knows they're going to get him the views. He's not actually doing it in many instances because he believes it.
Oh no, you can't use Grok's video generation for free anymore. They went away from free completely. You have to pay for Super Grok to actually make clips now.
He thinks that, like, what's the most ridiculous, outstanding thing that I can do today? It's going to get me on the front page of the news. You know what? Like, quite often it does. He is very much a social media influencer politician.
Yep.
And a lot of his stunts are done with that in mind. You watch him and the things that he says. Many of the things that he says, he doesn't really believe, but he says it because he knows.
Technically, no one, by that logic, no one owns it because no one can own AI.
Knows it will get him the views. And we see this in so many instances. When he had his party conference, when he had his little escalator that he went up and raised his hands in the air and he spent like $1 million on the big demonstration, he knew he was going to get clicks. Why did he then sing Kill the Boer? Is it because he believed it? No, because he knew everybody would talk about it. And to a large degree, as a social media...
The thing is, yes, he does that because he knows people are going to talk about it, but that doesn't change the fact that there are people that hear him and actually trust and believe what he says, which is fucking dangerous.
He thinks that, like many individuals, he's untouchable on social media because it's just social media. That's what it is. Like, who cares? Like, we all say stupid things on social media. Hell, I say stupid things on media. Many people say...
No, of course. I do plan to do that at some point once I get a drawing tablet, but I don't have that right now. So, yeah.
Say stupid things on social media because it's social media, and social media isn't real life. But the problem is that the politician's in real life. And that's the problem, is that sometimes the threat is always...
Oh, the person that this video is actually about, the guy that got... that they took to court, he is the guy in South Africa, the politician that sings "Kill the Boer" and all this other shit, which is very dangerous and basically saying we're gonna kill the white people and all this shit. So yeah, that's who this is about. He at one of his rallies shot a gun into the air and then got charged for that, and they're saying, oh no, you can't charge me for this because it was before my rally and this is politically challenged and all this other stupid shit. So yeah. Yeah. But with Red Veil tech, medical nanites aren't that far-fetched. Nanites could also be how Sin controls his mechanical beastie. Yep. See now, it seems to match his movements in the clip we see. Yeah. Also, because Red Veil, magic. So yeah, I have magic too.
That as social media politicians, they might carry on their rhetoric into the real life. How do you distinguish between the two? It's very difficult. Now, Julius Malema, in this instance, in terms of firing the firearm, he thought it would be a great display because on social media, check how cool I am, bang, 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 bang. And it's had a very negative impact on him because he actually broke the law. But you see, like many social media influencers, they don't think about the law when they do these stunts. They think about what will get me clickbaits. And that's really where Julius Malema has come undone. Now, to a large degree, do I think that he should get 5 years imprisonment? I'm going to be honest with you, and many of you aren't going to like me for this. No.
Technically, I can clone. I've seen it in someone else's AI music video, so now it is canon.
I don't actually think it's fair. Well, largely because I don't really follow a lot of firearms legislation. I don't actually think the country should have strict firearms legislation. I'm a gun rights advocate. I'm a Second Amendment advocate. We should have one of our own.
Dude is based.
Do I believe that he should be sentenced for this? No. Do I believe that Julius Malema should be above the law? No.
What the fuck?
Do I believe that he should be able to hold us ransom through threats of violence? No. And that's actually a big problem with the EFF. We have these exact same things. His rhetoric comes out all the time, clicks and whatever else, and things get burnt down. There's real life consequences for the things that he says on social media. But in his mind, he really does see himself as a social media politician. He's like a social media influencer politician. And it's dangerous, only because people can't distinguish between social media and real life. Social media is not real life. If social media was real life, he'd be the president by an overwhelming majority. So people love him on social media. In real life, that's not how it is, because real life is not social media.
Yeah.
And I think Julius Malema almost fell in love with his own legend on social media. He's not a politician who's based on the here and now on the ground. Like he says that he is. I'm here for the masses. I'm here on the ground. Like, not really.
End of the day, Malema is a piece of shit. Yes, he should have been arrested. He should be in prison. Way before the gunshot into the air thing. Check out Morning Shot. He does a lot of coverage when it comes to South African news. Always people, yeah. And not a lot of people actually know what happens in South Africa, so I enjoy reacting to his stuff so more people can see what's actually going on around the world. But yeah. Let me quickly check something here before I just pull up random shit. Hello? Damn it. No. Where the fuck is this? Alright, sorry. Before anything, let me just end this recording. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something new about South Africa. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Okay, like that. Okay, King of Red Veil. No, he is not. He is a commander in Red Veil. He's a king in the one realm that he's jumped to. He has been to multiple realms. So yeah, he's been kings in multiple realms, and his main kingdom is in the one realm where he exists. Yeah. Okay, so this is the link for you to see so I'm not logged in yet. But yeah, so obviously Eva posted the prompt. This is the first one that she fuck. Okay, I can't do this yet. Just hold on one moment. Minimize that. Minimize that. Yeah, no, of course. I think it's this one. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, this was the original prompt. Basically use these images for it. So this was the first one that I posted. That was with the King model, followed up by the Red Veil model, and then the two Rule 63 models. So they all turned out really fucking well. My favorite is this of the four. Then we've got Optet that posted one. Also, fucking all of these are fucking bangers. We got them from Bloop. We got one from Keen. Delta Wolf. Mystic. I have not seen the one from Vespa. Damn. Okay, the Vespa one is really fucking good. And the dragon is cool. We got Angry Duck. The Angry Duck one was funny. We've got Hyde. The Sloth. We've got Biz. I don't know. Okay. We've got Cheryl. Also really fucking cool. We've got Kitsuragi. Again, one male, one female version. Raiden. Music Satire did really fucking well with this as well. Highway VT. Oh, I didn't see the Little Reaper one. That one is fucking sick as well. Nightmare Fantasy is also one I haven't seen. Ooh, Bone Jangles. This is also really cool. I haven't seen this one. Just Cat. Come on, give off Lupus. Where is it? Okay. I'll get to it now. I just want to check some of these other ones that I haven't seen before. Because I'm not going through some of these and just like, wait, when the fuck was this? We need... yeah, I was late to the party with that. I couldn't do it on my phone. I was getting out a bit out, and it's all good. But a really fucking good one. Counter, that's a good one. Gravy. I haven't seen the Wales Band one. That's also fucking, that one's good. Revy. The Grumpy Whiskers one. Fucking really fucking badass. Benny, oh, Benny, Wardrake, the Brock. I have not seen Synthros as one. That's an interesting looking one. Oh fuck. Mr. Josh. Debs Walker. There's Runya. But this isn't the proper one. This is the proper one. With the fire. I guess I will have to make an X account because I'm missing out on the fun, yeah. Twitter, own your craft, yeah. These prompts are really good to... Whenever they drop a prompt of the day, they always go well. Hey, there's the lupus one. And there's the one you were asking for. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh yeah, no. Look, as long as you don't engage with the retards, you're fine. Okay, put that back on. Okay, so I'm going to now never see. If you don't have X, you can use third-party front end of X. That's what I do to check stuff. Yeah, that works too. But what I wanted to show off, this will be the first time anyone really hears this. So this is me basically technically dropping this song before it becomes an actual video. We'll be hosting this on YouTube as well at some point. But this is what this is what I worked on. Kini helped me to get this right, and Ariston also helped me out with this. But let me make sure the volume is up. Cool. This is the law song.
Towers scrape the sky, future's cold embrace. Little kid in the lab, heart is racing at the chase. Parents built the impossible base, wires humming with the spark. I reached out, grabbed the core, ripped time apart. A flash of light, the world was gone. Echoes in my veins now, I'm a storm moving on. No more safety in the stars, hunters in my path. One wrong step and the whole damn universe roars. I'm Sid, the Rift King, ruling what ain't been seen. Jumping worlds like lightning, living every dream. Warlord commanding time and space. Modern day can't hold me down, I'm slipping through the rift of time. Send the Rift King. Every timeline.
This is our little song.
Fantasy realms bow down when I raise the ancient blade. Sat on the throne of dragons, watch their kingdoms fade. Then I flip the switch back to chrome and laser fire. Led the future's army turn the battlefields into pyre. From crystal castles to bullet trains, every world a battlefield, every life a game. Avoiding the end of time again and again. Parents' gift became my curse, but I wear the scars like armor. Worst comes the worst, no home, no chains, just the endless burn. I'm the kid who stole forever. Now the multiverse learns. Screaming through the void, every universe trembling.
yeah, so that's the law song. Send the Rift King. What do you guys think? Yeah. No, I really enjoy it. I really like it. I appreciate it. Okay, one thing that I need to get in before I start playing some games. There's one other video that I want to check out today. So gonna just start the recording here. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. I'm here currently checking out a video from regarding the trial for what's this thing called again? It's about gaming, and currently I will sell plasma for you. Oh fuck. I'd type more, but at work. All good, man. No problem. So yeah, this is about game publishers and disabling games and all that stuff. I just want to check in the comment. Stop killing games. That's what it's called. I appreciate the membership, man. I really do. Yeah, stop killing games movement. Someone actually asked me to check this out, so yeah, I'm here to check that out right now. Hey, Father Lupus, how's it going? Yep, thanks, appreciate it. Also really like the song. But yeah, let's check what's going on here, because I don't actually know anything about what's going on right now. I just know about when it started. There was a lot of drama surrounding it.
Of the Stop Killing Games consumer movement, which has many shared goals with the initiative. I'd like to clarify what it means to destroy a video game. The second slide. When we say a game has been destroyed, what we mean is a publisher has
I see. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
all copies of it that have been sold so no one can ever play them again. It would be like removing every single copy of a book or film in existence, effectively erasing it from the culture.
Yeah.
The way this
it's really shit when it comes to online games that require an internet connection to play. If they take the servers down, that game is dead. You can never play that game again.
practice works is first a publisher sells a copy of a video game. However, it has been designed so that it must connect to the publisher in order to function. This acts as a potential kill switch. The customer is also given no information when the game will stop working, even though the publisher has decided to assume that responsibility. Then, after an undisclosed length of time, the publisher disables all existing copies of the game, but keeps the customer's money. The publisher also enacts countermeasures to ensure repairing the game. To ensure repairing the game is almost impossible, even for experienced software professionals. From this point onward, no customer can ever run the purchase again. Besides destroying the game, this practice is also subverting.
Self-host the game if they're gonna kill it. Yeah, no, 100%. If they're going to go and do that shit, make sure that people can still buy it, and make sure that you release public servers so that people themselves can host the game. Otherwise, there's no point.
Most video games can work indefinitely, which has been the customer standard for half a century, including ones that connect to the internet. Alternately, a small number of video games operate as subscription services, but those inform the customer exactly when their access ends at the time of payment. The games we're referring to do no such thing.
The biggest example that I can think of is The Crew from Ubisoft. They just killed the game one day, where it's just like, well, now you can't buy the game anymore, and the servers are no longer functioning.
Miscommunication. They almost always.
If a game is free, do what you want with the game. If you release a game out for free and then pull the servers one day, good for you. Congratulations. You can do whatever you want with it. No one actually spent money on it. No one paid for it. But if I buy a game, that's my game. You have no right to fucking cut my access to said game. Unless you're going to give me my money back, because fuck you if you're not going to give me my money back.
Always contain terms stating they can end at any time for any reason. What this means is customers have no real protections when they buy games like these. They are unable to keep them, and they are not informed when they will end. This behavior would be outrageous in other industries. If you bought...
I was so excited Then upsets Spartan beat me, so I accidentally lost the channel. Oh fuck.
A book in a store, the publisher cannot come into your home and take back your book at will.
Like I said, if you can't afford it, rather don't. Money is very important.
If you bought an insurance policy, you would be informed when that policy ends. Not that the seller could end it at any time for any reason, but still keep your money. The games being sold this way are operating similar to scams. Publishers know customers expect video games to last, so they sell these in the same way as ones that can work forever, as a one-time purchase with no expiry date, then price them the same. Publishers know that if customers were informed exactly when they plan to disable their games...
Yeah, I literally made it the cheapest that I could.
That would reduce sales, since the longevity of a game affects how much customers are willing to pay.
Yep.
The industry is trying to have it both ways.
And then we get shitty companies like Nintendo that want to release games at $80, and then everyone's like, "Oh yes, let's go give them money because they're Nintendo, because they're brand name." And then other companies go, "Oh, they sold the game for $80. That we can do that now too." And then this spreads, and yeah, no.
Finding ways to say they're selling you a game that they're not selling you. This creates confusion for everyone involved and is part of why it's taking customers so long to get exposure on this practice. The legality is also unsettled. Earlier,
every video criticizing games needs a obligatory fucking Nintendo.
Members of Parliament assisted us in asking questions.
I apologize if you're a Nintendo fan, if you like Mario Kart, Pokemon, and all that. All the power to you. I personally don't like Nintendo.
To the EU Commission about how legal the terms and game license agreements were, especially being able to terminate them at any time for any reason. The Commission stated Directive 9313 EEC prohibits unfair terms causing a significant imbalance in the parties' rights and obligations to the detriment of consumers. The Commission also recommended consumers file complaints with business.
The original Guild Wars Prophecies came out in 2005. I can still log in and play on a live. Oh shit! Guild Wars 1 is still live? Damn. Okay. I didn't expect that. Fuck. But that's good. Yeah, no, that's good.
Businesses across member states through the European Consumer Centers network. In 2024, we had volunteers across the majority of EU countries submitting complaints against the French company Ubisoft for disabling the game The
Oh fuck! Talking about the
Crew.
Okay.
The responses we received from the ECC network were extremely inconsistent.
I swear I didn't watch this beforehand.
Some officials said there was nothing they could do. Others said the company was required to run the
It's
game
just the
indefinitely,
biggest example.
which is unrealistic. But the majority stated there was no clear regulation on this practice. We were independently able to get thousands of complaints submitted to consumer agencies in France and Germany, but there still has been no decision on them on the legality either. To the best of our knowledge, no one in the EU has ever been compensated for this and hundreds of other titles. In short, governments
Thanks, cool. Appreciate you joining the syndicate.
and EU countries are not sure how to handle this
Welcome. We don't have cookies, but I have stickers.
situation, and customers are overwhelmingly not being compensated for the loss of their purchases. It is an ideal situation for clear regulation. This is not a new practice. It started approximately 2005 and began negatively impacting customers for them around 2010 onward. However, it often affects a minority of customers whose complaints can get lost in the system. It wasn't until a large case affecting millions that any attempts to get government attention were possible, and there still is no answer. The EU Commission says this must be handled on a case-by-case basis, but this practice is extremely widespread. Future slides. We have formed an amateur study examining over...
Technically speaking, I can't remember if Sony refunded everyone that bought Concord, but technically, if they didn't refund them, that game should still be able to be accessed, even though it's a shit game.
1,000.
The server should just be given to people so that they can use it themselves.
So 100.
There won't be many people on it, if anyone at all, but the people that played it should still have access to it, provided unless they were given a refund.
Video games that require a connection to the publisher. The majority of these have been deliberately disabled by the publisher, with many of the rest still at risk of being destroyed. Under the strictest interpretation of what it means to disable a game, the study found that out of over 400 titles, publishers disable a customer's purchase 93.5% of the time when ending support. This business practice is responsible for more destruction to the medium than anything else by an enormous margin. There is also a strong correlation between this practice and the size of the publisher, as most small studios do not engage in it, as it requires far more resources, work, and liability than they can handle. So even though this impacts a minority of games...
A quick search, they did refund Concord, but who in their right mind would continue to play Concord? That is true. I'm glad they got refunds. They shouldn't have spent money on it to begin with, though.
It disproportionately affects customers due to the scale of the largest offenders. From sales figures, it impacts tens of millions of customers, minimum in the EU. This impacts developers as well. This may seem obvious, but based on interviews and feedback, we found the majority of game developers do not support having games they've worked on destroyed. They can spend years of their lives creating them, but they are often not the ones making these business decisions, and sometimes even sign non-disclosure agreements so they cannot voice their opinion on the matter.
Shitty publishers really are sometimes the worst, because a company can spend their heart and soul developing it, then they sign up with a shitty publisher, and then that publisher fucks them over. No Rest for the Wicked went through this, where they signed up with, I can't remember who, but then their company, because of the publisher that owned them, basically sold half their shit, and they had to spend a shit ton of money trying to get their company fucking back because of a shitty publisher that they went through. I could be slightly off there, I'm not 100% sure, but I know they had a really shitty time with the publisher, and then they ended up self-publishing now. But this has happened a shit ton of times with other companies as well, going through shit publishers that just ended up fucking ruining them. Bungie actually went through this when they started publishing through Activision. Then they would do it, they had shit with Activision, they self-published, they did better, then they were bought by Sony, and they just went into the fucking ground. Shitty publishers.
The main point I hope that does not get lost in this hearing is this initiative welcomes any solution that will solve the problem of video games being destroyed on this scale. We want this to be as easy and as practical as possible for all parties involved, and are very open to how that is achieved. We are not even asking publishers to change their business or monetization models, only that once they end support, they do so in a responsible way. Our only goal is to prohibit this destructive practice and thus obtain basic protections for consumers and the medium as a whole. I'd like to add a little bit on the economic aspect. Again, when planned for from the beginning, the cost can be very small. It's mostly about when it's undoing that's more of a cost related. Earlier the game Concord was mentioned. That's actually,
for fuck's sake, of course they're going to bring up Concord now.
An excellent example, because it's publicly stated that at least 370 million euros were spent developing that game, and it did not include an end-of-life plan like what we're seeking. Most of the cost...
Look, I know my stickers aren't really good, but they're there, and I am currently working on some more.
For developing games tends to come from other areas, like art assets or marketing. This is just one element out of hundreds that already go into making a game. The other thing is sometimes industry costs or estimates of how much this would cost can be faulty, because they're expecting the game they're asking for to have every last feature it did while it was being supported. And many of those can be retired and don't even make sense for a game that's no longer being supported, like administration or anti-cheat measures or account management or things like that. So that can drastically, there can be hundreds, or known as microservices, associated with these that can be disabled. And
I swear, if this man fucking mentions HighGuard next, I'm gonna lose it.
The customer still has the core game. So that should be taken into account when figuring out the potential cost. And it might have been mentioned earlier, but we also want to emphasize the companies have been paid already once for the working game. So that should be factored into the budgeting. There were some other points mentioned on the right to repair, whether we need it and how long a product should work.
It's Concord 2. Yes, apologies, I fucked up. It is Concord 2.
With right
we then have Concord 3, which already released, and we have Concord 4 coming up soon.
Repair, that's a little bit different issue. Well, that's certainly welcome, having the right to that. As I mentioned in my presentation, the...
Hey, how's it going? How's it going? I do not know how to read your name, so hi.
There are deliberate countermeasures to prevent repair. That it's almost a small miracle when it does happen.
I'm just going to call you Guyan.
From extremely experienced software professionals for resurrecting a game. However, if there were repair instructions, that would be very welcome. I think we would even consider that a viable alternative to what we're asking, if it was practical to resurrect the game that way. And
Michael plays Resident Evil. Nice.
For
Resident Evil games are pretty good, from what I heard.
For how long it should work, it's kind of again, the customer standard is indefinitely, as long as they keep the game in good working order on their end. And we're not trying to hold any publishers responsible for updates that break things that wasn't their doing. So how long they choose to support it, we're completely open to. I mean, I think there's already existing EU regulations on that, but I mean, as far as we're concerned, they could end support the next day, but as long as the game isn't destroyed, we would find that acceptable. And the last point on the, oh yeah, for doing this through the existing, just doing this through the courts, through the legal action, that still doesn't get to the heart of the matter of the game itself being destroyed. We're not.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch the full hearing, but you get to understand, really, you get the basics of what's going on with this, and why it's such a shit situation, and why we need to get all of this stuff fixed. But yeah, for the people watching on YouTube after the fact, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys understand the situation with Stop Killing Games and why the situation is so important to spread out. Obviously, you don't need to spread my video out. Just spread the original. Have the original going out. Show people the situation so that more people can actually understand what's going on. Just post the links in chat. But yeah. Okay, now what I'm going to quickly do is just transition to the game, because I've basically watched all the videos that I planned to watch today. And I'm going to now play a game that I was planning to play today. Okay, allow. What? Why does it always do this? Allow. I'm caught up with all my AI music videos. Deadpan is cool as well. Go check out Deadpan React. They're pretty chill. They're also South African VTubers. And then they're pretty funny. They also seem pretty based, not gonna lie. Oh, this game is taking forever to start up. So, for the meantime, I'm just quickly going to put you... There we go. Okay, so this is Voidbreaker. This is an early access game that's been out for a bit now. My full screen windows so that the chat shows up. There we go. So yeah, it's been in early access for a while. They recently released a major update which adds an entire new zone to the game. Now, new weapons, new upgrades and stuff. So I thought, let me try it out, see what's changed. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day. I will be playing again Crimson Desert later tonight. And obviously I will also be playing Tabletop Simulator tomorrow. So if you guys are interested, you guys can keep an eye out for that as well. Okay. Initiate elevator. Okay. I'm just gonna go with the assault rifle. TTS madness, more madness, yep.
Subject 1473. Initiating testing protocol.
So, what that means is I've died 24 times in this game. 24th run. Optic. Let's go to 2 times zoom. Put that. Put that. Damage boost. Yes, it's a roguelike. It's a lot of fun. No, it really is. Shorten muzzle. Freezing tether. Objects thrown tether. Freeze enemies. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, I forgot I've got a bunch of these things here. So I'm going to... What is it? Make unclickable. There we go. Extend this down there. And boost that one there. That over there. Optics there. Kinetic breach, I'll just shove it there. Ignite launcher. Okay, this one I'll put over there. Let it get buffed. No, I don't think the buff is going to do much. So let's do that. Destructible environments. Like, whoops, not what I meant to blow up. And you can drop like a ceiling on an enemy and it will damage them. Full physics and everything. Crits have a chance to apply a laceration, to increase weapon damage and but projectiles move in random patterns. Ooh. A powerful projectile imbued with ice, weapon damage. Chance to... I'm gonna take that. Yeah. Let me go this way. First. Red chest room. Unable to pick up health or ammo, but okay. Interesting. Never heard of it before. On Steam? Yes, it's on Steam. Void Breaker. Now you basically play as a test subject. Or some all-seeing eye thing. Anomaly. Oh, it's one of these. I have to. Oops. This is Void Breakers. It's a roguelike. Oh shit. Oh, I can use that as a projectile. Shit. On heal. There we go, area cleared. Now I can pick up fucking healing. I gotta go. But thanks for the chat. Thanks, appreciate you showing up. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you guys. I'll see you when you're back. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, what is all of this? Jump stack adds additional mid-air jump. Use mid-air jump height. Okay, that's not very interesting. Yes. Pretty fluid. Not gonna lie. Love destructive environments. Yeah. What time? Your time? Do you come online? I'm usually streaming around. Well. During the day, while I'm on leave, I'm streaming between 12 p.m. No, yeah, 12 p.m. plus. Usually about 2 to 5 hours, roughly depends what I'm doing. And then usually again after around 9 p.m. I go live again for the second time. Mine fabricated to generate proximity mines. Okay, oh, there's an ability. Projectiles will ricochet to the closest target. Let's take that. Keen knee breaker. Increase melee damage while sliding. Ability fire bursts. Fire burst or fire damaging targets. Okay. Let's take that. And then take those. Get you more. Try and get more people away. We appreciate it. Thanks. Okay, let's equip that. I've got a power. Shop, and do I go random or do I go to the shop? I don't have a lot of money, so I'll just go to the random.
Please note that extra usual compensation is not permitted. This trip on her protocol is enforced and
yeah.
deviation. Subjects giving optimal
I really love that fucking power. I can just do that now. Relocation portal. That's difficult to look at. There you go. Well, that was very easy to get through. Okay. It was hurting my brain. Yep. Days, weeks, years, I have no idea. Every time I wake up, it feels like a part of me is lost. I try to hold on, count the cycles, leave notes, these messages. Does anyone ever receive them? I used to remember my name. I used to remember why I was fighting. Now all I know is Idris, old voice telling me to begin again. You're reading this, tell me, does anything ever change? Oh. This guy died. Huh? I'm supposed to go, yeah, I'm assuming. That's what I was trying to do. Does anything ever change? Well, my damn taxes go up every year. Does that count? Yeah, alright. Mini rockets fire several highly inaccurate projectiles. Weapon damage consumes 2 ammo per shot. Progressive strike ability. Increased damage when at low health. Let's go with this. That's automatically cool. Alright. Any other crates here? Yeah, there's this one. Don't think that one gave me anything though, so moving on. Ow. I knew that was gonna happen there. Normally enter. That's one of those things. Kill that fucking thing that's spawning them. very risky. There we go. Two chests. Decrypted. Okay, I don't know what that is, but cool. Enables all disabled slots surrounding this one. Cool. Freeze mark units. Dash spike chip. Missile strike ability. I'm gonna take the purple one because that probably is the best. That was an ability mod that I picked up. Gonna put this. Put this down here. This up here. It enables all of those. Freeze mark units, ability units. So if I take that off, then it should change to that. Yeah. Obelisk could either heal max or damage you. It hurt me. I don't know why I did that. I was already on full health.
Directive to all subjects. Initial
I'm pretty sure there's still healing shit lying around here. That was really dumb of me.
distortion. Do not cause alarm. This anomaly reflects the mind's
Yeah.
recalibration to its new enhanced
Not. There's nothing there.
This sensation is transient
It was really dumb.
into time.
Okay. So random or chest? Ah, let's go chest. Whoops. Okay, what's this? I'm not reading all of that out, so that's a lot. Cool. Take this laptop. Let's go going this way. Oh, I lost the chest.
Not essential to execution of program contract. Experiencing isolation. Irrelevant. You are accompanied by the program.
Oh, I have to spend money. Catalyst adapter. For a brief duration, any attack that could apply an elemental stack has a 100% chance. I don't have it. Wait, I do have elemental, so that's not bad. Corrosive ability mod and fire strike ability mod. Okay, what is this? I don't know what that does. Okay, I'm just spread ice to nearby enemies. That's not bad. Those are the same. I wish I could merge them. Whatever. That buffs that one up. Okay. Ah, no, reading is more. Oh, another anomaly. shit. Anti-gravity, low gravity. This is really shit. I'm not going to go back to that. Oh shit. There's the melee button now. But melee seems very dangerous. And risky. Ooh, what's that? Okay, what the fuck is that? It's increased damage and fire rate during nighttime hours. Fires during bed. I wonder if this track's real time. Continues to stack indefinitely. What the fuck is this? I'm gonna take this just because it's funny. I don't know if it's gonna do anything for me though. Why do I have a marker there? I'm supposed to go there, but there's some... Okay. I missed the chest back there. Fuck. Oh well. Not much I can do about it now. This developer has a sense of humor. Okay, produces a random weapon module, but will damage you. Okay, let's take that. Handling overall damage. Increased weapons damage would also recoil. Yeah, sure. Take that. If I change the time on my computer, anomaly again. missed completely. Take a chair. I think that was a chair. Fuck, ran into the building. See if I can catch them underneath the fucking... Oh shit, there's a lot of you. Thank you. Almost done. There we go. Ah. Yeah, sorry, when it comes to games like this, I sort of get very focused just so that I don't die. What is this? Sounds pretty good. Increased damage from destructible debris. Cross Invoker opens any slot in a 2-slot diagonal direction from the slot. Oh, that's pretty cool. Electric Strike. Simple. No, I don't want the red dot. That's pretty shit. Enables any disabled slots adjacent to the horizontal vertical slots. Okay. Let's go with that. And that. Open up this a bit more. Put this over here. Leave that there. Actually, yeah, that's pretty shit to put there. Put this there. Then put that there. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah. Okay, only one way to go. The environments in this game is fucking good as well. Is this the boss? Yes, this is the boss fight. Okay. First boss. Been a very long time since I fought this guy. missed. Almost down.
I'm sorry.
There we go.
Fuck. I'm sorry. Sorry, but that's why.
Forgot that it's 2 stages. Fuck. No, it's not dead. It's the 3rd phase. Fuck. I missed that. I landed. There we go. Fucking hell.
Zone 1 completed. No deviation from expectations. Continue to Zone 2.
What the fuck? My game just crashed. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? My game just crashed on me. Well, that's fucking irritating. Early access, man. Early access plus major game-changing update. Fuck. Well, let's try and get back in. Let's hope it continues me from where I fucking ended. It's been a while, so I'm not sure. I don't remember if it does that or not. Yeah, the shading goes back very quickly now. Continue. Okay, thank you. Wait, the fuck? Where am I? What is going on? I'm confused. Is the game broken? Like, do I actually have to reset the game or what? I can't go that way.
Minimum 5 minutes per day cycle to venerate our superior address. We thank you for your guidance.
There's no enemies spawning yet, so maybe I can just run back to where the boss is. I might have to refight the boss though. It would be irritating, but it's better than having to reset the run. Yeah, I'm gonna have to refight the boss. Whatever. What the fuck? I fucking missed miserably. Can I stop missing my fucking shot? My grenade. Fuck. Fucking hell. Wait, why am I freezing him now? But my fucking ability's not on at all doing that.
Yo, you guys almost bust out the game there.
Okay, I don't know why it was freezing it on Sunday. There we go. Okay, it's dead again. That one was a lot quicker than the first one.
Zone 1 completed. No deviation from expectations. Continue to Zone 2.
Almost dead.
Okay, now I go to Zone 2, I guess. I'm gonna change my fucking ammo type here. No crash this time. I just want to check how do I change my... Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey, Mad Hatter. All good, all good. Appreciate it, as usual. There we go. Explosive fucking rocket ammo is a lot better than the shitty ammo that I was using earlier. Even the fucking ice ammo was better than the basic fucking ammo. Projectile. First shot in amazing, deal additional damage. Has 3 burst fire mode. Okay. I think I already have a projectile mod. The weapon mod isn't bad. First 2 shots in a deal. Let's take the weapon mode. How do I change the mode now? That's right, that's that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes. Yes, I am. I didn't crash this time. That is a positive. I'm winning just because of that alone. Normally entered. Yeah, of course. I don't think ice ammunition would actually be very beneficial in this match. So sticking to this is probably the best option. Okay, money. Right side pizza. Increase cascade. Increase damage to frozen targets. Ice shot projectile. Powerful projectile imbued with ice. Weapon damage. Okay, I already have that. Unless mine is uncommon. Okay, they're both uncommon. I'm gonna take that. Did I see you throw out some force lightning a minute ago? Force fire. That there. Yes, I mean, yes. That actually benefits that. Put that there. Put on the ice ammunition. Yes. No, you do get lightning abilities as well. Encrypted shortcuts. Do I want to? Yeah, let's go with the shortcuts. Yes, family's in the background. Projector provides infinite ammunition for a short duration. Physics projectile that detonates. Moderate explosion. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take the sword. May have a chance to apply laceration. Okay, let's head on into the area and see what the fuck's going on here. Ow. That's 5 if it is. Yep. Fuck. I see you'll take an interest in you. She's awesome and probably one of the best people that spread your channel just like me and diabolical. She knows everyone. She's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the shortcut. Apparently it took me to a fucking more dangerous area. But sometimes if you're lucky, you can break this game. Like if you get the fucking right upgrades, it becomes easy as well. There's a lot of energy. Hey off that, how's it going?
Explode this time.
How about you fucking shut the fuck up and stop being a fucking talking skull? Oh wait. 88%. Oh fuck. Of course not. Why would I talk to you in the chat like that? Like damn. I'll be rude as hell. Well, fuck. Well. Wait, Talking Skull is like the bad guy? No, the Talking Skull is not the bad guy. He's actually a previous test subject that went through what I'm going through now. He's just annoying.
Subject 1473.
That's the bad guy. The entity called Idris. Oh, schematic nearby.
Begin.
He's always shit. Okay, down, yes. Jekyll mod? This decimating orb? Increase damage to burning targets. I can't remember what this does. Let's see. The game is just, yeah. This is a waste. That is really shit. Okay, there was a bit of lag for some reason. I don't know what the fuck. Ow. Yeah, multiple balls of slime. Okay, so they're right in front of me, I can easily change to it. They actually do a lot of damage, damn. But I have to be close range to use it. That was close. It's easy to quickly change and then just change back. If something is right in my face, we'll do a crap ton of damage. Ability mark, freeze, mark, target, marking, no. Chrono hold, yes. That is amazing. Let's go with random. Let's go with the dice. I almost fucking hit that again.
Transmission to all subjects. Failure is not success. Note in calibration. Failure
Yes, always take thingy that lets you save the time itself. Yes. Spend 80 credits for a 50% chance to receive a module of epic rarity. Ooh, that's actually... I don't have enough money. That was a waste. Hold on one moment. Yeah, trust me, I know. Don't do nearly enough damage. That's what the bombs are for. I'm very low on health, but missing one thing. The suplex button. Fuck's sake. It'll be very fucking odd trying to suplex a fucking robot in first person. Fire rate increase. Ooh, that's not bad. And let's go with a fire rate increase. What am I going to do that? Do that. Does increased DPS always increased DPS always a save option? Yes, it is. Obelisk or chest. I'm gonna go chest. Dark fog is the anomaly. Being able to throw these small fucking rats is really irritating after being able to throw them for a while now. Rate of fire made it. Yes, it made it very fucking. Spreading staggered enemies and blood on death. That's pretty good. Increase reload speed. Nah, I'm gonna take exploding enemies. Identity ID error. Oof. Almost fucking stop moving. There we go. Yep. A very easy choice. Ability mod generates a proximity mine. An objects. With gravity tether will freeze enemies. Creates a burst of ice. Freeze enemies. And ammo. Cool.
Informational broadcast. The average biological human mainframe expends 1/3 of their existence into sleep. To eliminate
Ability.
inefficiency, all sleep inhibitors have been
Go with that.
Now, perpetual testing is achievable.
Oh, I can re-roll them. That's new. Let's take that. Let's check. Yeah, let's take that one. Buy that. Why not? Health and credits. Put this over here. Put this over. Yeah, no. Put it over there. No, put it over there. Cool. Oh yeah. Weaken receives more damage from enemies. Let's go with the weaken. Sets projectiles ammo to 0. Change for 1 corrupted module. Corrupted modules can be very fucking good. I don't have special projectiles though, so I don't know what it's gonna actually do. No projectile ammo. SWAT. Regular hits deal greatly reduced damage. Crit hits deal 400% damage. You should have gone for the head. Huh. That's pretty good. Yeah. I have to hit crits though. Which isn't actually too difficult. like a free time. I don't think these have fucking crit spots, but... These guys, there's no point in that. All the help. Bomb. There we go. Fuck yeah. Grab that. Can break enemy shields. Holding melee will produce high damage compared to hold. Fires dash rate. Enemy. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Ability. Body. No. Upon detonation, grenades will raise several smaller. Ooh, that's a must. Yeah, I'm not using that. That was a waste. One of these.
Noted. The program has nullified all impact damage variables. Subjects will now experience zero harm when jumping off high buildings.
Oh, there's no... Whoops.
Descending.
Okay, so there's full damage now. Apparently that's a thing that they decided to just add randomly. Okay. Here we go. Full health again, which is great. Pretty sure I'm doing up with the boss now. Don't care for that. Cool. This is a pretty shit one, not gonna lie. Right now it's pretty shit. guess I can put this here. And I might as well put this somewhere as well. Oops, not there. Wait, can I extend the time duration? Increase duration of time lock? Yes. Move that there. One moment. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, it's not the boss yet. Oh no, it is the boss. Missed. Okay. This is going to be very easy, actually. Especially the ability to just freeze time like that. Yeah, no, it is. Completely missed that. There we go. Yep.
Zone 1 completed. No deviation from expectations. Continue to Zone 2.
Well, let's see if it helps me survive zone 2. Oh. What is this? And all your credits for one legendary module. Ooh. Must have at least 1 credit. Yes, let's go. Spark breaker. Sparks do moderate damage in an area, slight chance to inflict electricity. I remember this one. It looks pretty, it doesn't look strong, but it is. Yeah, that's what I can use. Just need some range to break those. I wish it wasn't this one that I got, but still good. I do feel like the normal ammunition is still just better though. Might be for certain types of weapons that this one just does more. Hello? There we go. I didn't have a lot of credits, so it wasn't totally worth. Broken mod, chance to ignore. Slight chance to ignite enemies, that's not bad. Projectile mod. No. I think I'm taking the fire and that. Actually, that. Take ice and the fire. Put that on. So my shots have a slight chance to freeze and burn. Well, it has a high chance to freeze, but also a low chance to burn as well, which means 2 elemental effects in 1. I'm not gonna skip this time. I'm just gonna fucking go through the fucking round normally. I'm not gonna go there. I'm using ice ammo. That looks like it's going to be anti-ice. That's kind of funny.
Dialogue with hostile entities is non-viable. Program entities are synthetic algorithms encoded with a
I don't have enough money for any of these.
Conversing with program entities will lead
Oh well.
to
Maybe I can come back to buy this shit off. We're clearing up the area. Where's this shit again? Here we go. Ow, I'm taking a lot of damage. Some health there. Stop fucking healing them. Good thanks in you. Oh fuck, that healing. So useful. Fuck you. Yes, yes, it's very cold today, man. Oh fuck, the weather today is shit. It's still raining, I think, as well. Fuck no. Projectile mod, utility, quick utility, travel that, and open that, open that. Right, do you want to go dice, or... Let's go this way. Oh shit. What the fuck happened there? Why did I go so short? Okay, what? Full power block. Emily Tomlins. Hello everyone, please send help. Oh god, we've been trapped. It's horrible for days. No one can get out. We've lost several people already who tried to get through. Officers changing around us. The corridor seemed to repeat for every 5 times as long as I ever remember it all being. All entryways and exits are blocked. What's going on? I'm not going crazy. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you guys will join the Scabras crew. Ah! Yeah, that I knew that was gonna hurt. I wasn't gonna make it through that. No. There we go. Oh, there's a schematic somewhere. I need to go back. Fuck. is this thing? No, it's this way. I want to look at that. No, it's this side somewhere. What the fuck? No, fuck. Cool. Appreciate the sub. I'm so lost. There is something here and I just don't know where the fuck it is. Schematic nearby. Ow. Yeah, it's not back here. Cheers. Again, appreciate you stopping by. Ow. I have no idea where the fuck this thing is. Whatever. Moving on. Like most likely, yeah. Just sad, but yeah, oh well. Not much I can do about it. Almost missed that actually. Glad I didn't. That fucking thing again. You know what? Exploding around me. Let's go up here. Ow. Fucking reloading. Freezing time is very valuable, but I'm still gonna die. Looks like time was frozen there, but only for certain enemies, which is weird. Oh, healing. I need healing. More of these fucking healing prone things. hit the wrong button and I first time the mistake. There we go, that was down. And there we go. Fuck. Needed that healing. Projectile imbued with electricity. No, that's shit. Let's go with this. While I'm high on health, I'll do more damage. So I need to gain health. Let's go this way. Oh, that was close. Could double your credits and health, or could halve them. Ooh. I never fucking win in these fucking games. These games of chance never fucking work. I'm gonna go this way. Hey, I can't go that way, I guess. Assuming I need to clear this first before I can go there. Powerful hostile guards. Fuck, I need healing badly. Oh fuck, I'm stuck. I'm gonna die. Gaining health but also losing so much fucking health. There we go. Oh, there's still more. There's one more enemy. Two more enemies, never mind. Go. Oops, the first time that mistake. Oh well. Increased grenade damage. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the increased grenade damage. And the healing. Still not full enough. Okay, I need to make adjustments here. Let me just reorganize this. Starting off, let me do that. That. This one can go. Actually, put this here. And put this one here. Yeah, that's actually best option for that. Put this over here to open up those areas. Then there's this that's gonna boost something to do that there. This one I'll put there. Boost the cluster grenades. And everything else I can just don't need that. Yeah. Don't need that, don't need that. Put that in just because it's useful. Okay. Actually, no, I'm gonna swap that up with that. The increased fire rate is better. Okay. Wait, can I go to that other area now that was locked off? Where was it? No, it doesn't look like it. It still has the fucking thing there. Okay, oh well. What the fuck? This place is haunted, man. Oh, this is the fucking boss. Damn, I got to the boss quickly. I can't remember what this fucking boss does at all. I fucking completely missed that. Oh fuck, dude, how did I fucking landed this, hey? Oh shit. He's back up. Ow. Okay, well. Another one of these down so long. I need help badly, so no. Almost. There we go. These hits. Fuck. Ow, fuck. Fuck. Yo. Yep. Yeah, no, the game is not easy. I think I'm gonna end the stream here though. I think that is a good spot to call it for the day, or at least for now. Like I said, I will be streaming again later for Crimson Desert. But I've been streaming for quite a long time today.
I have to say, it's strange being the one not doing it. I appreciate you taking that burden from me.
Take that. I don't know what this marker down here is though. I remember what that is. I'm not going there yet. Okay. Yeah, no. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys joining, obviously. I think, like I said, this is where I'm going to call it for tonight. Or for today again. I'll see you again later for Crimson Desert. Let's check if anyone else currently is streaming that I could send you guys to. Move that over there so that I can actually click on that. Check there. Walker is currently streaming, so I think everyone that's currently watching here, on YouTube at least, go check out Walker. He's currently streaming on YouTube. And for those on Kick, I don't know if he streams on Kick or not. Let's check who's on Kick right now. Unfortunately, none of the people that I watch are currently streaming on Kick, so I can't send you to anyone that I know that's on Kick right now. But go check out Walker. He's currently jamming on YouTube, so yeah, go check him out.
By our absolution.
What the fuck?
Again.
Close that. Okay. Yeah. Again, thanks for watching. Not sure. Yep. Oh, does he? Okay, yeah. Then go check him out on Kick. I'll actually go give him a follow on Kick now as well. Oops. Why the fuck am I not finding him? Am I just really bad at spelling his name? Yes, I am. He's not on Kick. What are you guys talking about? Unless he has a different name on Kick. Depthwalker AI vids. Oh no, he's just Depthwalker on Kick. Okay, cool. Yeah, so everyone go check Depthwalker out. He's busy on Kick right now and on YouTube. So yeah. And I'll probably jump in there as well, just to chill a bit before I go to edit some more videos. But again, thanks guys for joining. I'll see you guys later. Bye.